What is up, guys? Coach Nate with another episode of Steel Strength Radio, and today I'm going to be talking to you about what you can expect with your first workout at Steel Strength Training. So in one of the more recent podcast episodes of Steel Strength Radio that I did, I discussed the entire journey of becoming a client at Steel. So all the time before you've never even heard about us to where you hear about us, to where you express interest, we have a conversation, and then you come in for your trial session and sign up. But today, I'm really going to be honing in on the trial session, which is your first workout. So after we've had our phone call and we've discussed everything about the program, we've discussed all of your goals. Like I said, I've given you all the information about the program, including cost. You literally know everything. So at this point, what we need to do is see if we are a good fit to work together. So at this point, at the end of the phone call, if you're interested, we will schedule a trial session, which is your first workout. And it's an opportunity for you to come in, meet us, see the gym, do a workout. And then at that point, if you want to, we'll get you signed up. And so we're going to be talking about the trial session today. So here's exactly what you can expect with the trial session, with your first workout. So you're gonna walk in the door. Of course, we're gonna have the trial session scheduled. I will text you the address, and we'll have that day and time locked down. It's on the calendar, your calendar, my calendar. It's official. You've got that workout scheduled. So you're gonna walk in to the door at your appointed time. And one of the team members, if not multiple of the team members, is going to run over and meet you, shake your hand, and introduce themselves, and just tell you it's great to have you here. They're going to let you know where you can put your things. They're going to let you know where the bathroom and the changing rooms are in case you need to use them today or in the future. And then we're going to get you started. We're going to get you started. So we're going to hand you a foam roller and a mat, and then we're going to grab a foam roller, and we're going to take you through a warm-up. The warm-up is about 5 minutes, and it's going to be a combination of both foam rolling and just regular static stretching. Now, if you have no earthly idea what I'm talking about, if you've never done a foam roller, maybe you've never even stretched in your life, or if you just don't know what you're doing, that's okay. I created my program for beginners, so any knowledge that you do have is just a bonus, all right? So we're going to walk you through everything step by step, coach you through that warm-up. And after the 5-minute warm-up, we're going to get started with your workout. So we're going to start with goblet squats. And we'll actually start with no weights. We're actually going to be doing a body weight squat, and then we might add weight later. But a squat, the reason we squat, it's fundamental. It's one of the most fundamental movements that we do. It impacts our day-to-day life. Of course, it's great for strengthening, building muscle, and toning up your thighs and your glutes. But it's also fantastic for just the benefits of strengthening those muscles and of doing proper movement. Taking your body through a full range of motion is so good for the surrounding joints, including the hips, the back, and the knees. Next, we're going to be doing the RDL, or the Romanian deadlift. This is going to, we start as light as 18 pounds, guys. We're not going super heavy at all. And I promise you, if you don't think you can do 18 pounds, you can absolutely do 18 pounds. If you can carry a bag of groceries inside, you can do everything that we're talking about in this workout. All right. The reason we do the Romanian deadlift, the RDL, it's fantastic for the hamstrings, the back of your thighs, and your booty, the glutes, okay? It's also great for teaching you how to lift with your legs and not with your back. You know, a lot of people tell you, don't lift with your back, lift with your legs. They don't even know what they're talking about. They're saying that and they're lifting with their back. So many people don't know. In fact, this is hilarious to me every time I see it. When I go to Sprouts, which we often do, if I go to the bathroom there's a sign in the back that says, like, this is how you pick up a box. And like, it's insane. The images are just, it's terrible, right? The way that they do it, it's completely impractical. First of all, nobody lifts like that. If they did, they'd get injured. And so many people, anyway, a little bit of a tangent here, taking some creative liberty with this video and podcast. It's a little more organized in the blog. But this is important to say. A lot of people tell you, live with your legs, don't live with your back, and they don't even know how to do it. Okay, that's why we do the RDL, and it fills out your jeans. So sign me up. Sounds like a great movement. The next thing that we're going to do, we're actually going to do what's called a superset, which means we're going to alternate between two exercises. We're going to do a push-up and a band pull-apart. Now, the push-up is great for the chest, the shoulders, and the triceps. The band pull-apart is fantastic for the upper back muscles and the rear delts, the back of your shoulder. And so between the two movements, we're basically able to work the entire torso, front and back. It's very important that you include at least, at a minimum, a 1-to-1 balance of pushing to pulling so that we create a balance between the front and the back. However, it's oftentimes beneficial to have 2 to 3 times as many reps doing pulling exercise, like the pull apart, things that are working the back, over the front. And the reason being, most of us have been sitting at a desk for years, even decades. We spend our days hunched over our phones, and so we're tight. We're really tight through the front, okay? We're tight, and then we're stretched, not in a good way, but we're like stretched forward and weak through the back. And so working on lots of pulling, but also doing the push-ups as well is just gonna help create balance there. So not only are you gonna look amazing, not only are you gonna perform amazing because you're strong, you're toned, you're defined, but you're also gonna have healthier shoulders, healthier upper back and neck. That's a good thing. Lots of people come in with shoulder and neck issues and they walk out feeling much better. So I'm not a physical therapist and I don't claim to be, but I'm just telling you a little bit of the magic of strength training. It can absolutely, in certain situations, improve that joint pain. I've seen it happen. All right, so next we just got a couple more exercises and then you'll be done, just like that. So we're gonna be doing some curls, just some good old dumbbell curls, working the biceps. It's good to strengthen those and define and sculpt those arms. And then we're gonna finish, the very last thing we'll do is a set of planks, sometimes 2 or 3 sets of planks. But basically we're just gonna be there to work your core strength and stabilization. All right, and after that you are done. You will feel like you've worked out. If you are really itching for more and you're coming in at a more advanced level, and remember, probably 80 to 90% of people that are coming in are either new to strength training, new to working out, or it's just, they're coming back, getting back into it after a long delay. So most people are not going to want more at this point, but if you're one of the, say, 10% that are itching for more, we've got plenty of ways to make it more difficult if that's what you need. But after that, you're going to be done. We're going to have you go sit down at the desk. We're going to make sure you get some water. You can rest for a minute. And then we're going to sit down. We're going to ask you a few questions. We're going to say, how was it? How was the workout? How do you like it? And then are you ready to get started? Okay, something like that. Very simple. We want to make sure you enjoyed the workout. We want to make sure that you just enjoyed the process itself. You enjoyed working with us. And then assuming you did, then we'll say, hey, you ready to get signed up? And look, if you're like, no, Nate, I can't stand you. I hate you. I hate your team. I can't stand this gym. I never want to see you guys again. Then you can run out that door as fast as you want. Never look back, and you won't hurt our feelings. Of course, we'll be sad that we don't get the opportunity to work with you. However, you have the right to do that, all right? But if you are like, yes, Nate, I'm ready, let's do this, I'm ready to change my life, then we'll get you signed up. And so we'll sit down, we'll get you signed up. It takes about 5 minutes. We're gonna set up your profile and your payment. We're gonna set up your next workout. We're gonna set up your pictures and measurements, the initial set of those. And then we're going to schedule your nutrition conversation. And after that, we'll send you on your way. Then you'll probably get a text from us 2 to 3 hours later letting you know, hey, it was fantastic meeting you, and we are so glad that we're so glad that you're part of the Steel Strength Training family, because we are truly glad that you are part of the Steel Strength Training family. And the next morning, you'll definitely get a text from us saying, hey, how are you feeling? The reason we do this, number one, we want you to know that we care, but number two, you are probably going to be very sore your first week. It's very, very normal. Pretty much everybody is pretty sore their first week, and usually the soreness that you experience in the first week is the worst soreness that you will experience ever on your fitness journey, okay? I've seen very few exceptions to this. So I'm just there to let you know that we care, and also just to remind you, hey, look, the first week can be really rough, but after that, week 2 will not be that bad, and after that, you will not experience soreness anything like this. I can almost 100% guarantee you will not experience soreness like this again. Now, will you be sore? Absolutely. From time to time, on occasion, you will be sore, and at times pretty sore, but nothing like you're experiencing right now in your first week, which is why we check on you. And also, we're there to tell you, because something a lot of people wonder is, hey, I'm pretty sore. I know, there's 48 hours, 72 hours before this second workout, but 48 to 72 hours later go by and they're still sore. Hey, should I push it back? No. Don't push the workout back. Come in and push through. And the reason is, number one, it's completely beneficial. It's not harmful. It is safe to work out while you're sore. Totally fine, totally normal. But also, if anything, after doing the workout, after doing some movement, even though it's not necessarily fun, you will probably actually feel better and less sore than when you came in. But that's it. That is what you're looking at. And of course, I give you a little preview of workout too, but that right there is going to give you a glimpse into what your first workout at Steel Strength Training will look like. And if you're ready to start your fitness journey, if you're interested in what we are doing at Steel Strength Training, if you're wanting to change your life, through strength training, sustainable nutrition coaching, and then accountability to make sure that you're successful. We would love to work with you. Just reach out at any point. My number is 205-705-9591. You can also check out our website. Just Google Steel Strength Training, or you can go to www.steelstrengthbham, that's BHAM.com, and fill out one of the forms, and we will get in contact with you within 24 hours so we can get on the phone and schedule that trial session.